Really not sure what golf course you were playing today, but figured it out there. Great round, 6 under. Just walk us through your day out there.
I started off, I felt really good on the range. I was hitting the ball really nice. I've been working hard. Like I said yesterday, my coach Hans is here, and I've really been finding some things over the last few days. I missed a few shots yesterday with some kind of softer wedges that we worked on after the round, and I got one on 4, and I hit it beautifully, and I was like, wow, okay, I got this today. No, but I was striking it well. It was tricky because it's cool, a little gusty from time to time, and then we really got lucky because it wasn't that much rain until probably the last 4 holes, but I grinded hard. I made a bit of a big mistake on 10 by leaving it in the fairway bunker. Trying not to hit it fat into the water meant that I thinned it into the lip. Not great. So, but it's one of those, like, you're going to make mistakes. It was just a bit, unfortunately, it was happening when I was having momentum, but I got it back quickly by hitting a good drive on 11, great second shot on 11, and a good putt. And then, I mean, the eagle on 12 is a little bit of a bonus, but it was nice to get it back quickly and get into momentum again.
How have you managed to eagle 12 both days so far?
Well, I figured it was on risk reward, so I need to step up my game here. I need to get those numbers down. No, I mean, it suits my eye. Like, I love a reachable par 5. You kind of have to hit the fairway. I got away with it today being in the first cut. You can kind of go for it from there. I got a little bit... I didn't try to go right over the flag, but it ended up right over the flag. But I think when you're playing well, when you take enough margins on the right sides, sometimes you get away with half bad shots. So, I mean, I'm putting well, so the putter's always good when you're rolling in putts on par 5s.
And how do you manage that when it's so wet and so rainy and water in the greens and all that when with your putting?
I think for me, I knew from the start. I knew both from yesterday. I had really good pace on the ball. I think that's what really helped me. I've only putted one bad putt these past 2 days, pace-wise. So knowing that I can just hit it, and I know it's going to be probably within 3 feet, no matter what I do, it's really nice. So then I could really focus on my lines. I think that pace is such an important part of putting, and that's normally when you don't putt very well, that's what you lose first. So I've been really trusting that. We've been doing some good work, and I've been working hard on seeing my ball roll end over end, and it's rolling really nicely. And then you start some dropping, and then your confidence just goes through the roof, and then you just keep going. And it's like, okay, I'm going to keep doing that.
Awesome. Tom?
You said how much you like this course. I mean, you even surprised, though, that even today you had the good round. I think it's a low round of the day in these conditions.
I think good memories and good momentum is kind of key. And then when you have something that like hits you in the face, like I did on 10, and then it's like, how do I get back from here? How do I not start falling into a bad tumble? And I really know in the past that I might get frustrated and like, oh, you were playing so well, now you did this, da 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 da. But I was like, no. The reason I was like, I'm playing well, so get back to just keep playing well, and it's going to figure itself out. It helps me that the greens are quite soft. You can really stop it. The rough is extremely thick and wet, though, so it was really, really tricky. I had one on 16. I was like, this looks pretty good. I think I can get this like up on the green. I was like, nope. It was really, really wet, but it's. I mean, you have to hit the fairways. That's number one key out here. If you miss too many fairways, it gets really, really hard. And then, I mean, if you can make up and downs when you miss the greens, that's really momentum key. Like, that's how you keep going. But I mean, probably my putting is really what's making me play really well here this week.
You've been in this position before at this course. I mean, how do you finish?
I think just keep doing what I'm doing. And that's, it's easy to sit and say, but I know both from my past experiences this year in Asia, I started trying really, really hard. I started wanting to play even better. So I just gonna try to keep doing what I've been doing, not try harder, just if anything, try less, and just really trust my body, trust myself, trust Shane, which I maybe not always do, but just really kind of keep doing what we've been doing. I mean, I'm doing good things. I wouldn't be in this position if I wasn't.
I have one final question. I mean, you look at the leaderboard and you see you're on top, and then you see Rose and Nellie's creeping up very, very quickly. I mean, do you like this position where you're kind of the unknown for the crowd?
I hope I'm not that unknown. I've been out here for a while now, probably on the veteran side. But I mean, this is the position that everyone wants to be in. I mean, you want to be up on the leaderboard. You want to play against the best players. You want your game to be, I mean, the best every week, and if not, be considered one of the best players in the world. So these are the reasons that I play. This is what everyone's trying to do. So it's a good position to be in.
I know you're going to stick to the same game plan, but heading into the weekend, a little bit softer out there, going to be able to attack. I mean, do you get a little more aggressive, or do you take your lessons from Asia and try to kind of let it come to you?
We've been very good at, Shane and I have been very good at judging when to be aggressive on the course. Like there's been some tough pins, like on 18 today, I didn't hit it very close, but I knew that. I was like, if I just get it anywhere on this green, I have a chance to make birdie because I'm putting so well and my speed has been really good, and I lipped out for birdie. So I was like, that kind of just settles me a little bit. So when I don't have those perfect numbers, when the pins are really tight and tucked on some sides, I can be a little bit more defensive and still know that I have a chance. I think that sometimes it's easy then to start getting greedy and just trying to hit it closer and closer. But since I feel so comfortable with my putting, I'm just gonna take a bit more margins when I need to, and then be aggressive when I have the perfect number, perfect chances. But it's a kind of situation to situation thing.
And just one last one for me. I didn't realize I didn't ask you this yesterday, but here, obviously, we're here at the Founders Cup. We're celebrating our founders, a couple of our pioneers, Pat Bradley, Beth Daniel. What have they all kind of meant to you growing up, watching, playing the game? And I mean, especially, and if not those two, I mean, especially Annika. Just kind of talk about what kind of role model or influence she's had on you playing in game.
Well, I think the reason, I mean, if it wasn't for the founders, we wouldn't be here at all. I mean, they're the reason that I can play golf for a living, that I could even dream about playing golf for a living. So I think, I mean, we have everything to thank them for, and the generations past us. And I think for us, it's really important just to do a good job for the generations to come. But Annika especially, I mean, she's probably the one that I can relate the most to. I mean, we've become really good friends. I consider her a close friend of mine. We hang out a lot. I know the family super, super well. So it's one of those things. It's like, if you would ever told me that I can just like speed dial Annika on my phone, I was like, no. But it's just been so influential in my life. First, it was mostly golf, and now it's been her whole business mindset, what she does, her family mindset. It's just very inspiring, and something that I'm trying to have a small part of her golf career. Like, if I can just have a little bit like that, and then just trying to be. I mean, she's such a good human being. And she treats everyone super nice. So I'm just happy to have her in my ball court.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks.